Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of 10 Dead Rats, a Warhammer Fantasy and old school D&D mashup. I got a couple of quick announcements to make tonight before we hop into the game. It is our subscription drive time here on Wandering DMs, and that is going to end on Sunday. So, if you would like a chance to win awesome prizes, please visit our subscription drive, which you can find on our website at wanderingdms.com. It's right there on the front page. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, you can still enter. And there's a couple other little ways you can enter if you want extra drawings at the cool prizes, which is basically one of everything that Dan and I have ever published. So
subscribe.
Please,
Sunday.
Please do subscribe.
I would like to win, just incidentally. We go way back, so I'd just like to win.
Well, you don't purchase all of Paul and Dan's premium content as soon as it's available, Max?
I feel like I get a lot of Paul and Dan premium just one-on-one content. Like, I get a lot of special content nobody else gets access to, so...
That's right.
I don't feel obligated to do that,
Yeah, Max and I lived together for a whole summer. That was...
That's true.
Lots of premium content during that summer.
There was a lot of,
Wow. How did you survive?
Will never recover.
Oh, goodness. Also, coming this Tuesday, some very big news to be released in regards to The Big Bad. So if you've been following The Big Bad and are excited for the release of that show, which you should be because it's amazing, we do a Tuesday night development diary about the show called The Big Bad Development Diary, Tuesday at 8 o'clock, and we are releasing something big. You heard it here. Come check it out. I think that's about it. Oh, something else is happening Tuesday. It's Christian's birthday. Happy birthday, Christian.
Yay!
Ooh, yeah.
Everyone expect an assortment of non-cookies. They're fish-shaped.
Wear your stripy pants in honor of Indigo or something.
There you go. Yeah. Wear some stripy pants and eat some fish cookies. It's Indigo's birthday.
They're addictive.
I had a good idea for a present for you, but I should have written it down because now I forgot what it was. I thought I was ready to go.
What a freaking pal.
I thought I was ready to go.
Next.
Yeah.
That's why we're related.
I'm not related to any of these people, just so you know, listeners. I'm not related. They just found me.
Superior birthday presents from you. Yeah.
Oh man, how to lose yet another member of the stream? Okay,
yeah.
It's gonna be replaced all with family members. Yeah.
Oh jeez. All right, that's about it. So let's get headed on into tonight's episode of 10 Dead Rats.
Woohoo!
Like the Kennedys of live streamed role playing.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, so
we came back on. That's
what our viewers came back to. Welcome everyone. So last week on 10 Dead Rats, our friends, our brave compatriots, went to the Tavern of the Happy Man, where they met a bounty hunter named Freder, who it seems was possibly also looking for the same people our brave adventurers were. So they teamed up and they tracked down an old gentleman named Old Otto, bribed him into showing them where the Red Barn was, and approached with some caution, and eventually decided on a two-prong approach of blathering about Manon cookies in the front, while the group in the back attempted bravely to figure out how to scale the backside of a barn. Eventually, however, despite these strange approaches, the group was able to infiltrate the barn, rescue the kidnapped Elvyra, and actually kill most of the kidnappers, although did manage to keep one alive, unfortunately not the ringleader. However, the one captured victim was brought to justice by Freder, who happily took his quarry off to return to his employers, leaving the group and Elvyra there on the premises. And that's where we ended.
Yeah. And I do think I have actually completed my personal ambition.
Oh, excellent.
To find Elvyra.
You have definitely found Elvyra. So, you are currently... I always have to remind myself what these things are worth. You are currently level 3, is that right?
3. Yeah.
Right. That looks like 50. Am I reading that right? Yep.
50.
That'd be 50.
How about 200?
50 XP for a personal goal.
All right.
Wow.
200 for achieving a party goal. Where are we at with that? What's our party goal currently?
Find the third key.
Find the third key. Dagmar's third ball.
That's right.
All right.
Find Dagmar's third ball.
My new old personal ambition is to get Elvyra to go on a second date now. Excellent. That should be 3 or 4 sessions worth of activity, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh,
just while we're talking about it, I guess why don't...
Knife shoes.
Yeah, knife shoes. That's right. That's right. I was just gonna say, why don't Indigo and Yeffi remind us what your current personal goals are, since we're talking about it?
Sure. Yeffi's personal goal is deliver Bruno's letter to Elvyra in person.
Ooh.
Wait a second.
Ooh, that sounds like that's gonna happen tonight.
I think so. I think so, Paul.
My new personal goal. I don't know how both of ours could work out.
I don't know. It'll be fun.
Somebody's hitting a goal. And Indigo?
Indigo's personal goal is to find out why Elvyra has a small child.
Why Elvyra has a small child? Okay.
Yeah.
This,
Elvyra, 2 weeks ago, was leading a very normal life, not knowing that a group of 3 strangers was absolutely obsessed with her.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Man,
right.
We have really.
All right. Well, it sounds like we're in for a good long session of me role playing a young halfling woman. Okay, great. Let's go. That's fine, actually. That's easier on my throat than some of the other voices I've done. So, you are, I believe, standing about the... had we made it back to the Happy Man? I don't think we had. I think we ended at the barn, or possibly at Elvyra's, with Freder hauling off the remaining kidnapper.
And did one other kidnapper escape?
Yes, a kidnapper did escape. Yes. One kidnapper was ran out the front, was shot at many times by Freder, and managed to make it down the road. Another kidnapper was pushed out the upper story of the barn, twisted their ankle, and that's the one who was captured.
Okay.
So, there you stand. Let us assume at the Red Barn itself, because I'm pretty sure that's where we ended. With Elvyra and Freder receding into the distance with a wheelbarrow full of kidnapper.
It's nice knowing you, Freder.
Instantly call Freder back. Hang on a second. Yeah.
Don't do that. Just let him go. He's happy now. He's got honor for his family. He's doing his side business.
Yeah.
Good.
It's just sub honor because we killed the person he was really after. But
thank you so much for coming for me. I owe you a great debt. Thank you so much.
Oh,
It's
You know,
it's Bruno, isn't it? Bruno, is that right?
it is. Yes, of course.
I received your letter and your
Yeah.
your treatise.
My treatise, yes, which hopefully you have kept private.
Is that what you wanted? I thought.
At
Oh,
the
dear.
time, Oh. Now, out of curiosity, was the signature of the author on the treatise Bruno Feinbottom or my classic authorial gnome de plume Indigo Halberstein?
That is
What?
It's a coincidence. Came up with it years ago, well before we met.
Bruno, what?
It's like a gnome de plume. It's like my author name to try to keep my fans at bay.
and murder Indigo.
It's my favorite color, and Halberstein is the name of a small pony we had on the farm back home, and so I combined those, and it just happened to be your name now.
Right.
That's how we would
Right.
be friends.
Sure. Hey, can you help me put on these knife boots? Just...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Coincidentally.
stand at the not knife end though. Here, yeah, I'll give you the heel part here. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh my god.
It's pretty
Yeah,
sweet.
just look directly.
Yes. Okay. I had to look up the actual letter that she received to find out what what it said. Oh, well, of course. Well, no. You took full credit, and of course, as Dr. Bruno Feinbottom, and you asked for constructive feedback to be sent,
I did.
I mean, I assumed that it was a published work and that you wanted it to be distributed. I may have shared it with a few others. I mean,
And what did they think of it?
well, it's an unusual work. Let's maybe let's go to, where is Liza?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the kid. Yeah.
Where is she? Do you know?
She's-
Have you seen her?
Yeah, she's at the Fat Man.
Oh, good. Let's go there, shall we? We can sit and have a drink and talk, and I dearly wish to see Liza. Let's go to the Happy Man, shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, very good.
All right, sure. This is nice.
Oh, you're all.
Well,
both are
yeah,
coming.
we saved her as a group. Why wouldn't we all go? Plus, we had we also found the kid. We,
A lot of we.
interesting little girl.
Yes. The four of you walk down the road towards the Happy Man. Honestly, Elvyra seems to have sets a very eager pace, and practically runs, but walks very swiftly down the road towards the Happy Man, giving you very little actually as you make comments to her. She seems quite distracted. And finally, pushing open the door to the Happy Man, it is evening now, and the Happy Man is set for dinner. The sun is beginning to set, and many patrons have entered the Happy Man to eat their meal. Fires are beginning to be lit, but nevertheless, as soon as the door opens, you see Elvyra kind of glance around. Liza, back by the counter, is sitting there chatting with Donwick, but it seems to catch Elvyra's eye and jumps down and shouts, "Mommy!" and runs over and squeezes, and they have a big hug right there in the doorway to the Happy Man.
Mom.
That's
Are they like the
lovely.
same
Look at
size?
them. They're the same
Are they like
size, sure.
the same size? Like,
No,
are they the same?
Liza is clearly a human.
Are they the same height?
Oh, are they the same height? Probably more or less. Liza actually might be a little bit smaller than Elvyra currently. But yeah, pretty close. Oh dear, I've missed you so much. Oh, my Liza.
Bruno gets like really clearly like uncomfortably close to the whole situation.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Wow, mom, huh? Mom.
Yes. This is my daughter Liza, and she kind of ruffles her hair. Mommy, Liza, dear, why don't you go and help Donick bring us a nice supper and drinks for Mommy and our new friends? Okay, Mommy. Mommy, look, Mr. Scruffles has a new friend. Look. She points over towards the fireplace, and you can see curled up near the fire 2 dogs, Patches, and another smaller terrier curled up.
Oh.
I call him Winky.
No, his name is
Yeah.
Pat.
Oh,
Good name, though.
I call him Winky because he winks all the time. He's like, "Oh, one eye, Mama."
Yeah, because
Well,
he's not winking. That's just his face.
You know,
His name is Patches.
He's
clearly in love now.
You could call him Winky, but we can't guarantee that we will remember to call him Winky because we've been calling him Patches this entire time. But you be you, because he doesn't really come to any name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pretty much just comes to snacks.
Dear, go help Donick fetch the supper, won't you? Okay, Mama. She goes running off, and Elvyra looks around and sort of says, "Let's sit, shall we?"
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeffi pulls out a chair,
Excellent.
sits on down.
Excellent.
I'm ready to eat. This is great.
I could use a drink. And as she says that, as if on cue, Donick shows up and puts a nice puts a mug of me or of beer or ale or something in front of her. Oh, Donick, it's so good to see you. And she gives Donick a hug. They hug for a moment. She looks up and she says, "I think maybe the reserved bottle tonight, Donick." All right.
Oh.
He heads back. He takes the mug of beer back. Walks back. She says, "It's days. I've been in that dreadful barn for days. Oh, it was brutal."
What happened there? Why?
Donick comes back and he puts a bottle and a couple of glasses on the table. And she immediately grabs it, uncorks it, and starts pouring little small, sipping cups of liquor.
I definitely shoot that.
Excellent. Okay. She says, "Oh, please do help yourself. It's a lovely cordial that the merchant friend of mine brought back from the south. I think they called it rum." She drinks some of it.
Okay. Sure. I guess I'll try your cordial. I don't know the hell that means.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
How did
I
you
get behind this, I guess. Yeffi just kind of takes the bottle, pours another one in her glass. Yeah, tell us what happened.
Yeah, wait, hang on a second. Let's.
How did you find me? Where was Liza? What's going on?
Well, we saved you. Yeah.
Yes, I'm very appreciative of you saving me. But how did you know I was there?
Your place is trashed, okay? Your place is utterly trashed. We went there for some kind of talking doctor business.
Doctor business,
and
thank you.
Yeah. And then we were like, oh no, her place is trashed. We called around for you, couldn't find you, and then we found Liza in the basement. Supposedly you put her there for punishment. You may have remembered telling her that she was bad, so you sent her down there. And she's been down there for a while.
I saw them coming up my path, and I had to get her down there, and I had to make her be quiet so that they wouldn't find her.
Oh, so it wasn't a punishment.
Not really. I knew if I told her she was punished, that she would go down there quietly and be quiet.
She's used to going down in the basement.
thing, but what? No, of course not. What kind of mother do you think I am?
They should probably use a little more of it, honestly.
I say, that's uncalled for.
My goodness. Well, okay. Well, she's a sweet girl. She seems nice. She seems normal.
So when did you get abducted?
I suppose we'll have to move again.
How many times have you moved?
Wait, has this happened before?
What? Yeah, what do they want from you?
They want me to work for them, but I've told them I'm done. I thought if I came to a small town and established a little shop, that I could just be a legitimate apothecary for just once. I thought we'd go unnoticed, but they must have spies here.
Who's they?
Did you used to work for the Red Crown?
She looks at you with shock, Indigo, with absolute shock for a moment. How did you know?
How did
Keep
you
your
know
voice
that?
down.
Well, I guess we've been chasing the Red Crown for a while now. Not intentionally, but we have. They come up in our line of work.
What line of work is that?
Supposedly.
It's a good question. So did you used to work for them?
Yeah.
When I was a younger woman and a more idealistic, perhaps, yes, I did. I did work for them. They had good idea. Their core belief was solid, but their organization is poor, and there are many in it who seeks just self-aggrandizement or worse, to use the group to their own ends. Some factions can be quite fanatical.
What about what? What is their core belief here?
She kind of looks around and leans in. They're a pro-mutant group.
Mutants!
Yes. Keep your
Shut
voice down.
up, Bruno. Shut up. Oh my god.
Yes, I know. I understand your views, Bruno. I've read your treatise, and unfortunately,
read
at this
it.
point, I think they have as well. So, I'm afraid
What?
the Red Crown probably sees you as an enemy, Bruno. You should be very careful when dealing with them.
That explains a lot.
Oh, Bruno, you're so fucked. Oh, how's it feel to have a cult after you? It doesn't feel too good, does it?
I was actually primarily worried about the government, but I guess I can be worried about both at the same time. That's fine. That's fine.
So what were the pro-mutant people asking you to make on a regular basis? Yeah. Mutant juice, is that a thing?
No,
Is that-
no.
is it-
Well, no. It's baser than that. Poison is what they want.
Poison.
Yes. Well, I mean, do you think that I knew? Why do you think your friend at
Spit out
Bogenhofen?
my rum here.
Why do you think your friend at Bogenhofen thought to contact me? I have a certain expertise. But I'm trying to leave that behind. I'm trying to move away from that. I just want to own a simple, legitimate apothecary. Is that so much to ask for? To just be left in peace, to do good work, to make medicines for once. I suppose.
Well, yeah, I mean, most people don't like mutants, so if you're helping mutants, it's kind of hard to be like, oh, I'm not helping them anymore.
Well, it's not. It's yes. Like I said, some of their members are quite fanatical, and they have.
Are you a mutant?
What? No.
Are you even a real halfling? Are you just a mutant?
What?
Bruno, calm down.
Bruno,
He had too much rum.
you have.
I don't even know why. No, you know what? He's an idiot. He's an idiot. He totally means what he just said. I take it back.
She reaches
take it
across
back.
the table, Bruno, and kind of grabs your wrist, and she kind of pulls you a little closer to her, and she says, "Bruno, I've read your treatise. You must know. You must realize by this point that many things people ascribe as mutation is not mutation. It is too easy a cop-out. It is too easy a thing to blame someone of being a mutant for any ailment."
Yes, you're right. I absolutely do understand that.
She breathes a sigh of relief and kind of lets go and
Yep,
leans
all
back.
sorts of things.
It's terrible. I mean, yes, of course, there is mutation, and chaos can infest a human body and warp it into strange ways, but some people just have maladies. Some people are just trying to live their lives and don't deserve to be run out of town. But this is... Anyway, you can see why I was originally brought in by the Red Crown. I understand what it is that they're after, or at least I thought I did. But their methods are too extreme, and as I said, there are some members of that group that I don't think care one whit about the plight of the malformed, and simply wish to use the group to their own ends.
What kind of ends?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard tell that possibly I've heard a rumor that Prince that the prince may be a mutant. Have you heard that?
Right.
Well,
Yes.
the Red Crown may be very interested in seeing him ascend to power.
Oh, they're good. The Emperor.
It's a theory. I don't know if it's true, but why else would they want me?
Oh, I get it. You're making a poison, and then you're gonna... What? I just figured it out. What? This is...
Damn
I
it.
see how it is. I see how it is. You can say
Entitlement.
stupid stuff and never get to shut up, but the minute I say something you have a problem with, you gotta
you
shush
say-
me. Got it.
Did you say Heidelman?
Ernst Heidelman. He's
What do you-
kind of my nemesis.
Really?
Sort of.
That young man? He always seemed so nice when he came to the shop.
He's not nice. Well, to be honest, I don't know much about his personality traits.
You don't think he could be... Is he the spy?
No, he's...
Oh, he's dead. Yeah.
He's dead?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. He got dropped from a very high height onto a street.
Oh, poor Ernst. He was always such a quiet, nice young man.
No, he was also a mutant.
What?
Yeah.
No.
No? Am I thinking of
Really?
someone else? I'm really having trouble with the names here. Ernst Heidelman, right?
I think
That
so.
was-
He worked for he was the personal physician for Lady Hertzen.
Oh,
Atelka
Ernst is dead.
Hertzen?
Yes, you know her.
Atelka Hertzen! Ernst Heidelman!
Yeah. Oh, we think that Atelka Hertzen had something to do with the poisoning in Bogenhofen, actually.
Really?
Yeah! Well, it's all coming together.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know what to talk about.
Ah, Bruno.
Ernst
You gotta pay
Heidelman.
attention sometimes.
Man,
I never thought that of Lady Hertzen. I mean, I never really met her directly. I only heard of her through Ernst. I mean, I knew
She's
that
a
she lived here in
vampire.
town. She's a vampire?
What?
She's not a
in
vampire.
this town?
Yes, she bought that old mine from the
What old
dwarves.
mine?
What?
The dwarves.
Well, I know what a dwarf is. Don't worry. I understand it's a
Yes,
mine. I said
yes.
more about a shock. It was more of a surprise. That wasn't like, please
it's-
explain in detail what a mine is.
I agree. It's odd behavior. A lady of means moves into town and buys an old, disused coal mine from some hard-luck dwarves. It's very odd. I agree. But I thought she just wanted the land. I thought she was just a recluse and just wanted the land to build her estate on or something.
Oh,
We should have gone to the creepy castle. It would have been better. Now we're going to have to go into this abandoned mine.
oh yeah. Oh,
You don't see how either of those options are good.
They're not.
they're both
I would have
terrible.
taken the castle, or at least the castle might be fine.
Vampires and ghosts. Probably goblins.
ugh.
Ghosts and goblins.
I gotta be honest, this day is not gone the way I pictured it when we showed up this morning.
Yeah. It's been a weird day.
Oh.
I just...
It's
You
been
know.
a good day for me. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, friends. Thank you.
I'll
Let's
drink
look
to
on
that.
the bright side. Things have improved.
Now, what's this about having a kid? Because that kid's clearly a human.
A human.
Yes. Well, I
A
mean,
human.
I'm her mother. I mean, she was my husband's daughter.
Husband?
Yes.
Oh, how
Where the
nice.
heck's he?
What? I'm afraid he's passed away.
Oh.
Was
I'm
he?
so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Right, absolutely, yes.
Was he part of the Red Crown too?
No, he is perhaps why I joined it, but
Was he a mutant?
he was afflicted. Yes.
With mutation?
Yes, well, we thought it was nothing at first, an odd growth on his shoulder, and it became a larger hump, and towards the end I mean, he said it spoke to him and gave him visions. It was not a pleasant end, and then when the townsfolk got word of it, yeah, it did not go well for him, and perhaps that is why I thought it right to join the Red Crown.
And he was a human.
He was, yes.
Wow.
And it spoke to him?
I mean, that's what he said, but
Well, you're a physician. What did you think?
She grabs another drink. She downs she pours herself another drink.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Listen, you saved my life, so the least I owe you is the truth. I'm not a physician.
What?
The skills I've learned were not taught at a guild hall. This is why I'm not sure where to go next. I have no license. I'm not really.
You and Bruno have a lot in common. It turns out.
I point to the very torn up and blood-stained...
Yes, I never got that far. I mean, I have something that looks like that, but of course it's not real.
Yeah.
You can just make not real ones?
I mean, if you know the right people, yes, of course.
It's way easier.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
you just picked it all up. You don't do, like, magic.
No. I was trained. I have skills. It's just
Right.
my tutors are all either dead or in prison now.
Why is that?
Well, because
I feel
they're
you.
the sorts who create poisons and dig up bodies from the graveyard to experiment and learn. They're not really endorsed by the guild. I mean, the knowledge we've gained is incredible, but the methods...
I mean, digging up a body, that's no big deal, you know.
And the funding for such researches often came from those who employed us for less righteous means, shall we say. Of course, I thought I could quit, but I guess not.
Hey, team, can we do a quick huddle here? Quick huddle.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you-
could do a huddle.
Just
You
excuse
need
us
to
for a
run.
moment.
It is fine. I will.
Mark.
Let me go and see my daughter, and I will go. You come and fetch me when you need me. You need time.
I'll just
to
check on the
speak.
kid, too. You
No,
all
no,
don't
no.
need me.
Please stay.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
No,
yeah, Donrick. She gets up and she
Yeah.
heads off to go find Liza.
What? We should bring her on the boat with us, right? She's a trained apothecary. She's a poisoner. Bruno
knows
would
all
have
the
to
right
stop being
people.
so creepy. She knows all the people.
What?
She's also hunted by a cult like me.
Oh. Yeah, and like me, apparently.
Hey.
I knew I
Ow.
should
Yeah, we
use
have-
my gnome de plume. Damn it.
Totally, and the kid can just stay in like one of our rooms or like hang out, and when we have to do something dangerous like vampires, we could just put her in a box for a while. That makes a lot of sense. That's great.
The kid can stay in the basement. She seemed happy there.
No, the kid hangs out with Renat, right? I mean, Renat doesn't come with us when we go to fight.
Yeah, Renat would love to be a babysitter. I think that's a great idea. We should ask her.
And Elvyra. I'm not saying Elvyra would come with us when we go and fight people and like kill monsters, but like having a trained apothecary on our boat with us, that's great.
That is great.
We give her a cut.
I think it's great.
She gets away from the cult. We help her protect from the cult. She gives us solvents and potions and cures our wounds when we don't want to get stabbed by Bruno's surgery dagger.
Yeah.
I mean, some stuff you gotta get in there. Get your hands dirty, you know. Can't just.
I'm a little conflicted. Yeah. I don't know exactly why, but I am about bringing her. I mean, I don't know.
The kid idea. Maybe we can leave the kid here, but
I don't know. She kind of lied to us for a while. I mean, I thought she was looking her nose down at us, but now I realize she and I are actually really close in our line of work, and that's a little weird. Yeah. That's funny. Useful. Yeah. I don't know what to do about Renault. I think Renault's going to figure out sooner or later that we are not.
It's pretty similar, actually.
We're not really trading. You know, we're kind of smuggling and doing other stuff.
Right?
What?
We're done smuggling now.
Did it. What? Yeah. Well, we had the paper.
No, we did the one smuggle with the wine.
I don't think we're done. You think we're done?
Well, I don't mind one way or another, you know. It's just, you know, we don't have to tell everybody on board.
I mean, I think Renat probably knows, right?
Everyone on board does know except for Renat, except for she probably figured it out. She's a lot smarter than me.
She's pretty sharp.
Yeah, she's pretty sharp.
She does seem pretty sharp. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised she hasn't just stolen the boat. I think she needs us for something.
Yeah.
She could have stolen the boat, right? Should we be leaving her on there alone? It's got a lot of our money on it, too.
Well, she can't sail away by herself. Okay, we've gotten off track. We're talking about Renault now.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back.
I think you're not comfortable with it, Yeffi, that we don't have to do it, but like...
I just feel a little conflicted because, you know, there's the kid, and then I think you have a point. I just, so, I don't know.
Still have to the kid a second,
Bruno would have to give up
this
fascination, right?
Yeah.
What? Why? No.
That wouldn't work out.
No. Sorry. I actually see this as an improvement. Like, I see this as a step towards it working out. Because we spent a bunch of time together. We kind of, you know, we essentially live together. It's a big step, but, you know.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
The kid thing, but that's, you know, yeah.
Maybe this isn't a good idea.
No, it's a good idea. Everything you said before was good. You were into it, yeah. My personal business never affects anybody else. I don't see why you would have to be concerned with it.
What? Bruno, you might want to like sit down and think about your choices in your life a little bit. Maybe things you've done, a little introspection. Is that what it's called? Think, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, buddy.
Here's a suggestion, Bruno. Do like the monks do, right? Like, anytime you do something, write it down. And then, once something happens because of what you did, just write that down. And then, every once in a while, look back on that and see what really happened.
Have you not seen my annals? I already do this. I got a whole journal here. It's all edited. It's going to be a big book one day. It talks all about our adventures and stuff. Yeah.
What?
It's pretty accurate. I mean, I was there, you know. Yeah. You're in it, you know. Yeah.
Aside from having Elvyra join us on a wonderful cruise on our ship, I'm a little concerned that that lady bought a mine full of dwarves. Well, dwarves aren't there anymore, but that's pretty bizarre. And the Red Crown is looking for Dagmar's balls, and maybe these are connected.
Oh yeah.
The one, I mean, the balls seem to be dwarf made. Maybe she thinks the third ball is in the mine.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's worth checking out.
See, I told we're gonna have to go down into the mine. We could have just gone to the creepy castle. It would have been warmer.
Did you see that castle, Bruno?
Yeah, I know. It
know
was
what's in
quick, but I
there?
didn't know. We didn't know the full options at the time.
I'll take a mine over a castle any day.
Yeah, I got a sense from that castle that it had its own kind of musical background sounds. Like it was, you go near it.
I heard
You just
that too.
kinda
Yeah,
get
that was really.
You
Yeah,
know?
you're right. That was pretty creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit. Also, what? Okay, so also, Elvyra was like, my husband had a lump that talked to him, and she's all like, he wasn't a mutant. But it sounded kind of like he was a mutant.
I
Like,
think he
is
was
that a thing
definitely a
that-
mutant. I mean, she's just misguided. They're obviously all mutants.
I mean, she has seen a mutant, right? Because we saw that guy with the bat wings, and then there was the swamp guy in the water. Like, there's been a lot of mutants. Well, the water guy with the tentacles.
Oh yeah,
No,
the
maybe
tentacle
I
guy.
got maybe Indigo and I got too close to that was happening
Yeah.
in the water. You weren't maybe up top, but that happened.
Definitely should have stayed above. Although there was a guy with wings up there, so it was kind of a half of one, 6 dozen of the other sort of situation. Yeah.
And there was a bunch of mutants that attacked that. Well, they were near the caravan where we found Indigo's friend, dead lookalike. Are these connections, or are these just random people
Lot of mutant
pinning
activities.
violence on mutants? There's a lot of mutant activities.
What a mutant activity.
That's a good question.
Because, yeah. Okay, great. You're going to say something more. Sorry, I interrupted. I was just also wondering, so vampires aren't mutants? Bruno, is that correct? Because, like,
Right.
Orlok hates mutants, but he's a
Right.
vampire.
Not a mutant, yeah.
How does that work? What defines a mutant?
Well, see, he wasn't mutated. He was bitten by another vampire, and that turned him into a vampire. Mutants, they get tainted by chaos, and that turns them into mutants. So,
So if I get bitten by a mutant, I won't get turned into a mutant, is what you're saying.
I actually don't know. There's been pretty low amount of research on that topic, as you can imagine. So it's sort of hard to say
all of the
exactly.
research on that topic? You wrote a book about it.
I wrote a treatise. It's an essay, not a book. The book is forthcoming. Title unknown yet. And I mostly had to work with dead bodies. I didn't have any of them bite me. If you do get bitten by a mutant, though, in our adventures, let me know. I'd like to keep an eye on that. If you turn into a mutant, we'll be cool about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
No, we're cool. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Okay, great.
But
So
great.
we invite Elvyra onto the boat. We do a quick jaunt into the horrible mine, find Dagmar's third ball. And we go back to the less creepy castle. We unlock the pit to wherever it is that went. Maybe someone explains what this whole Red Crown thing is about to me at some point, because I'm a little lost on that.
We do know that they want to murder someone.
Yeah,
I don't know
me.
how.
And Indigo, maybe.
Why me?
Wow.
It should have been
I
you.
was-
You're already being hunted by a cult. What's one more cult? This is why I should
Did you
put
try to
your
stick
name
a
on the
second
damn
cult on me,
thing.
Bruno? Did you try to stick
Yeah,
a
it's like-
second cult on me?
Yeah,
Do you know how
one
hard
cult,
it
two
is
cult,
to live in one cult? Oh my god,
know
I
what?
can't.
Look how
Never
fine
mind.
you're doing fine. You're
Okay.
doing fine.
You're right.
Ugh.
We're not really up for saving any kind of royalty. We're. Ooh, never mind.
Oh,
You just
yeah,
write a letter
that
and-
part.
You should just send it in with a pigeon. Someone's trying to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, dear Emperor, you're gonna be poisoned. Love, Yeffi, or Deborah.
No. Thank you. Don't be an idiot.
See, secret names. They're a good idea. I should have stuck to it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Great, my secret name is going to be Bruno Feinbottom, Doctor.
What? No, that won't solve it. That'll
How's
just
that
circle
feel?
it all back around. It'll be the same thing.
When I
We lost Indigo on that one.
I think we lost Indigo for good.
Oh no!
Yeah.
We did lose Indigo.
Look at that face, though. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna finish this bottle of rum.
As you're,
Yeah, let's definitely finish the bottle of rum. It seems to be unpoisoned.
Okay, so as you are, let's see if, yep. So Christian says that he's trying to rejoin. He lost internet briefly, so hopefully we'll see him back. So while this is going on, actually, so Elvyra comes back to the table as you're pouring more rum, and she says, "Oh yes, please," and she pushes her glass over. Well, Liza is going to bed.
Oh, great.
Now I suppose I shall have to figure out where to go next. Maybe Dunkelberg?
What about None?
Nuln?
None?
I'm not going back to Nuln.
Oh, were you already there?
That's where
Finish
the Red
sentence.
Crown is based. That's where I was, and then I left there to come here.
Oh.
Oh, well, let's not go there.
Well, we have to. We have all this paper to sell.
Oh, the paper, and we're not. Damn it.
Paper.
I'd
It's
say
very
it's
important.
long.
It's
No,
one
it's
crate
unrelated. It is actually paper, yeah.
It's part of our business plan.
Oh,
We kind of have a lot of, fingers in the soup,
business plan.
I see. Oh, there he is.
Oh, Christian changed houses.
Sorry. Just
He
rude.
did.
Sorry, my internet keeps on shorting out. I hope this is better.
Yep. Well, it seems to be working.
Well,
Elvyra has rejoined the table, Christian. I just don't know how they keep finding me.
A good way to not be found is to always stay on the move, like on a boat.
Stay on the move. But that's not... But I want to establish a legitimate business. I want to give Liza the childhood she deserves. A normal, quiet childhood.
Well, have you changed your name? Have you gotten new clothes?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So your name's really not Elvyra.
No, that's a ridiculous name. Don't be crazy.
I know, right? I know.
What? That's a strong half.
That's always what I thought, and I was like, "What is this girl doing?" And then I was like, "What's with Bruno?" Oh, anyway.
What?
I know some people in Bogenhofen. I could go there, but it's such a distance. But maybe...
Now, Bogenhofen's a huge piece of crap.
Oh, what happened? Oh, right. Well, of course you were dealing with...
We have a boat.
You have a boat?
We have a boat, and we...
You'd be willing maybe to take me to Dunkelberg?
Or you just stay on the boat. Kind of be a at-sea apothecary. Apothecary at large.
Sounds like you need someone to send them a message that you're done.
Somebody to take... Who would be crazy enough to take on the Red Crown? That's funny.
Vampires.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean vampires? Are you not... This is not a joke? What do you mean? What do you mean vampires?
Well, I mean, there's a whole other group of people. What, Indigo? You're shaking your head. No, this is not.
Oh no, go ahead. I mean,
okay.
it had to happen eventually, I think.
Oh, well, there's just this whole other group of people who are opposed to them, to the Red Crown, and,
It's us.
it's not
By default, because they want to kill all of us for various reasons.
Well, you did write that treatise.
That's true. If only Indigo Halberstein would written the treatise.
There's this old family that's pretty against mutants, and they're vampires, and because they're really old, and they don't like them. And another half of them, which are vampires, are also in the Red Crown. So there's still that. So there's like a family feud.
Vampire and vampire situation.
Yeah, and they're all after certain things that we're also looking for. So that's fun.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think I should
Yeah.
ally with vampires to
I
stop
didn't.
the Red
No,
Crown?
you can
recommend
ally
it.
with us.
No.
I mean,
and, you know,
don't you think it would be wiser to just go to a small village somewhere and just lay low and just...
like Grissenwald?
I'm gonna be honest with
Maybe
you.
Grissenwald wasn't small enough or not far enough away from Nuln.
It's,
Well, it sounds like. Go ahead, Indigo. Do it.
Yeah, I don't mean to be rude, but I will say, from personal experience of a group of people who tend to stand out no matter where we go, a halfling apothecary with a human daughter does kind of stand out.
Yes.
So you wanted to ditch the kid somewhere? That would actually probably be a good start.
What? Ditch the...
No.
How could you? This is my daughter you're speaking of.
Well, not.
The
I mean,
whole
your
point
husband.
is
I'm
to
just kidding.
provide
I mean, yes.
good,
right,
stable
for her,
home
yeah,
for
the
her.
next one, yeah.
And if I could come up with some other way of making money, I suppose I could not be an apothecary for... This is the only means I have, though, of supporting us.
Good. Indigo kind of like leans forward and looks sideways at Bruno and Yeffi. Could we talk to Frank?
Frank will probably.
We
want
could probably
the
talk
poison.
to Frank.
He seems to be in kind of a.
Not
seems to
by
be
what
sort
the
of a
poison, but like
Brock
I
is
think
always
if
in need of
Elvyra said-
people.
Yeah, I think if Elvyra said no poisons, hard no, Brock might respect that, right? Brock seems pretty relatively reasonable.
Brock's a great guy. He's super nice. I mean, he's always
that?
looking out for me.
Who is this Frank? Is this the vampire? Frank the vampire?
No,
Sounds like an
no,
odd
no.
name for...
He's-
No?
Yeah, no, his name is Orlok.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
that's the gentleman you told me to write with my response to
Oh,
your treatise.
you're right. Yeah, yep, that's
What?
him.
Wait, what?
Don't do that anymore. Incidentally, that's kind of all sort
What?
of.
You're gonna write to Orlok?
Oh yes, in the letter that
No,
Bruno
no.
sent me, it said that
What?
I should respond. I should send feedback on his treatise to Count Orlok.
Right.
But I don't
That's
know.
what
I've been having trouble coming up with. As you can see, Bruno, I have a lot of backgrounds in this topic, and it's
I didn't
difficult for
realize,
me
yes.
to put any of that to pen in a way that makes me comfortable.
Why?
That makes
Why,
sense.
Bruno, would you ask her to write a letter to Count Orlok for feedback?
Because we were gonna be with Count Orlok for the sex plan. Remember?
What exactly were
the
you going to get out
sex
of
plan?
Count Orlok?
What is the sex plan?
That it didn't work out. It didn't work out. It was a bust. Yeah. So no, because we were gonna be in
Whew.
Kemperbad, and that's where Orlok's estate was. That's where we were gonna be staying. I need someplace to send my mail. Can't have it addressed to the boat. Right?
So Frank.
Yeah, so Frank. Frank is like an underworld lord of Aldorf.
Oh, the city. Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's a great guy. Super nice.
He is nice.
Really, really easygoing with jobs. Just
Might have
he
asked
likes
me to kill
to.
someone.
Doesn't
He made, it's fine.
is it? I mean, it sounds a bit like a lateral move. Are you sure he wouldn't? Wouldn't I just be back in the same position where he wants me to do unseemly things and not run a legitimate business?
Just tell him you're in a union.
A union?
He does respect
Yeah,
unions.
yeah. He does. Just tell him, be upfront with him about your boundaries. And then if he's not in, then you just don't do it, I suppose.
Or we could pay you to
like,
be our ship apothecary.
Altdorf seems risky. As such a large place, surely somebody would notice
Listen.
the lack of credentials if I was to set up shop there.
They seem pretty
Listen,
lax.
Elvyra, it sounds like no matter where you go, they're going to find you. And if some of the fanaticals that you're talking about are going to get their way, eventually the world's going to get much smaller for you.
All of us, really.
Yeah. Also, I can't believe you told her to write to Count Orlok.
Where else? I didn't know what inn we were going to be staying at. Look, she didn't do it. I had all my mail forwarded to Orlok. That's where we were going to be. We were on. I thought we were friends with him at the time. I realize now our relationship is a little strained, but
what? We were never friends with Orlok. What are you talking about? The only time we became friends with Orlok is when I started to stab him, realized that there was a whole other group of people who wanted to murder us and were probably more efficient at it, so we started being friends with him while you were being chased by the other guy who was going to kill you, and then we were friends, and then he threw a dead body at us. So I don't think we're really friends on any level. I think we were friends for 5 minutes while we were running away. So at what point in those 5 minutes were you writing a letter and going, wow, this is a really great idea, we should communicate with fucking Count Orlok? You idiot.
He wrote you a letter.
Yeah,
so
he wrote
he's clearly
me a letter.
up on his letter writing. Look, she wasn't going to write a letter to Orlok. It was just going to go care of Orlok, and Orlok was going to give it to me, who I guess he thought at the time was a female human child. So there were some holes in the plan.
I don't think Orlok cares if you're a man or a woman, frankly. And also, he probably does read your mail. He probably reads your mail.
Huh.
I mean, he might be stupid enough not to read your mail.
Send the letter, right?
That is true. I did not send any letters.
She never sent it, so it's fine.
I did not. Didn't seem like a topic one should put ink to.
No harm, no foul.
That.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah. You would think that,
especially with that new order from the Emperor.
Yes, precisely.
Yeah. I really thought that was going to be the troubling part. Turns out there's a whole cult here too.
It's
both things can be true.
Yes. It sounds to me like you have some very big things going on in your lives, and I very much appreciate your help, and I would, of course, do anything I could to help you. But I think that for me and Liza, the best choice is to find as small a village as we possibly can, and to lay as low as possible.
Because there's less people to know.
If it's out of the way and poor communication, I'm sure that I can come up with some story. I haven't really. I'm sure that Liza is getting old enough that I can convince her that she must call me mommy, and maybe perhaps something else. We could establish a different story about our relationship.
Look, we're going to take care of this Red Crown thing. It's on our agenda now. You can just stay with us until
the three of you are going to take on the entire Red Crown. That's what you're telling me?
Plus our vampires. So we have most of the things they want. So we've bested them at basically 2 turns now. We only have 1 more turn at which to beat them. 2 for 3. Indigo? Yeah? Yeffi?
No.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck, but it definitely does not sound like the environment to raise a young girl in.
It's a nice boat. There's a great Renat. She's there. She's great.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, Bruno. I appreciate the offer, though. Thank you. You're a good friend. She gives you a little pat on the arm. You're a good friend, Bruno. But
we could
this is not the life for me.
We could at least travel on a boat with you. Like, we could take you somewhere. So make sure that you're established somewhere if you wanted. But we have to figure out what's going on this mine first, I think.
All right. So Elvyra and Liza pack their things. While they're doing that, we will go check out the mine. Quick in and out. Grab Dagmar's 3rd ball. We'll drop you off at Dunkelberg or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it is the opposite direction of Nuln, which is where we need to go. But
Yeah.
I'm sure that would be fine.
Yeah,
Is that
Yeffi, we came here to check out
fine?
the dwarves anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna go check out the mine. At the very least, we're gonna check out the mine. I think it's up to Elvyra if she wants to come on the ship or not.
Yeah, she definitely wants. Yeah.
Well, if you want to check out the mine, it is out there. It is up towards the Black Peaks. You'll have to. It's a long walk. I wouldn't go tonight.
Oh, hey! Does this symbol mean anything to you, seeing how you're in the red crown? Indigo, you know the thingy, the X and the circle.
Oh, the triangle?
Yeah, the triangle thing.
It's got like...
Where the Dagmar ball triumphant circle.
Yeah. Let me see if I have that here. You are talking about...
But almost what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oops, that's... Nope, not that. You're talking about the thing etched onto maps, right?
Yeah, that thing.
The defaced map.
Yeah, do you have...
Yeah.
Why is this not working for me? Trying to put something up on screen, guys, and it's fighting me. Let's see, that's the problem? Maybe? No. Select here, and then... you show her. I'm gonna not have silence here. So you show her the map, which I'm not even. Do you guys still have one of those maps? Do you have one of those?
But I think we have the map on the ship, but it's the same sign that's drawn on the note that was left in her house, right?
The note, right?
It's very similar.
Yeah. The note I don't think is in our handouts.
Oh, isn't it? That I certainly have.
I mean, it's probably the symbol of the red crown, right?
Or right.
Yeah. But it's weird that symbol came about from those maps. I don't know. She doesn't know anything.
Yeah. Because the defaced map we found in the tower, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is weird.
An Orlok study there, whatever. I don't know if that's actually Orlok study or if it's maybe Dagmar's study.
I wonder if
Probably.
Dagmar is like the creator of this red crown thing.
I don't know.
Guess that's another question we can ask Atelka.
Telka.
How do
Okay,
you guys know Okay.
Okay, so here's the note, right? That's the note. That's what you're looking for
Yes.
there, right?
Yeah, that's the symbol.
Okay, so I'm gonna stick that. You said that's not in your handouts folder, so I'm gonna shove that up there. This is H4 warning is now in your folder, so you can look at that.
Right.
And then, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Yoink, yoink. Let's see if I can get this to go here. So, okay, so there is the map drawing.
Yes.
Let's get that to not overlap us a little. Great. Okay. In fact, let's see if we can even... Now I'm getting super fancy with it, but... oops.
Willing content for our podcast listeners.
Yeah. Sorry,
we forgot
podcast
to,
listeners. Trying to put up two handouts at the same time. There you go. I did
All right.
it. I made it work.
Wow. Man.
So
All right,
yeah,
they
a
do
little
look very
similar.
similar.
They look similar. And she says that is a symbol that is associated with the red crown. Yes. Although I don't understand its use on this map here like this. I've seen it on the note as a symbol to mean, the red crown, to like a signature, but without really being a signature. But I don't understand its use on this map. That seems odd. And why is this area circled?
That's a great question.
It's a great question. It's a good question. You good questions.
Oh,
We don't know.
Do you guys
So,
have that
for
map
film-
in your handouts too, hopefully?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Good.
Before we set out, I am curious. You do know a little bit about the Red Crown.
Yes.
Do the von Wittgensteins have anything to do with them?
I don't know the name. Who are the von Wittgensteins? I don't know them.
Yeah. Oh, they have a castle not too far from here.
Oh,
Castle von
Dagmar
Wittgenstein.
von Wittgenstein.
to my
Yes.
knowledge, I don't know that they have anything to do with the Red Crown, though. I mean, I was not. I knew the members of the Red Crown that I dealt with, and I've been trying to distance myself from them for many years now. So,
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
So
Wow.
were you just in Bogenhofen just to like? What were you doing in Bogenhofen? You were trying to keep a low profile.
I was there to make some money. I was trying to, to get. I was trying to get some money. There's the festival there is very big. It's a good opportunity to get some cash. I thought it would be a short trip, get away for a little bit. I've been here in Grissenwald for a couple of years. I guess I let my guard down. I thought I was safe. I thought I had done it. I thought that I was formed a legitimate business and could behave like a legitimate business.
Always gotta pay attention when you're living on land. Always gotta be sharp for it. That's what I like most about living on the boat. It's that it's just the water out there and the seabirds.
Oh God! Will you just shut up about the stupid boat? She's
Yeah,
not
I'm
going on the
explaining
boat. She's
she
not
has
living
always
on the
said
boat,
that.
Bruno.
I'm simply explaining what I
Bruno.
like about the boat.
I understand, Bruno. You value your freedom and your ability to move about, and that is very reasonable for a halfling bachelor to feel. Well, someday when you have a family of your own, you may feel differently.
What?
yeah.
I can have a family.
You do-
Little
you-
Bruno Jr.
you wanna-
You know?
You want to leave a child in a basement while we go on adventures? You can't have a family, Bruno.
Well, only
It's
if he's
called
bad.
neglect.
But little Bruno Jr. will be quite good all the time because he's afraid of the basement.
Bruno, didn't you until recently not believe that women existed?
Just halfling woman, and that was because of my father. So it's kind of not my fault. Yeah. But you clearly exist.
Oh, this explains so much, Bruno.
Yeah.
Your father
No,
must have been a difficult man.
No, he's a saint. Raised me and my 14 brothers, just all by himself,
dear. Oh my goodness. It
And our
must have
mom
been
apparently walked out.
It must have been a very traumatic childhood for you. I'm so sorry,
No, it was
Bruno.
great.
I'm
It
so
was best-
sorry.
Best memories I have. Anytime you're outside the moot, just go Fine Bottom Farms. It's a great. It's like paradise, really. Only 3
Yeah.
bedrooms for 16 people, but other than that, it's a little cramped. A lot of outdoor space.
Anyway,
All right.
this is... I've heard just about enough about Bruno's family for the rest of my life.
Seriously.
Oh jeez.
Let's go check
right,
out
well-
this mine. Or, I guess
Let's
go
go
to bed
check
and
out-
then after check out this mine.
Sure. Let's go check out the mine.
Before that, sorry, I am in terrible pain. I have 2 doctors here. Could I get some medical assistance, please?
They're both not doctors.
It's true, they're both not doctors. Is it weird that I still trust Elvyra a little bit more?
No, that's totally normal. That's totally normal.
Oh dear, you're wounded. You've been...
Incredibly.
Oh my goodness. Yes,
Totally forgot about that. I'll get right on it, Indigo. Buddy. Although, actually, maybe I should hit myself first, since I actually took some damage there.
Would you...
Yeah.
Indigo, Elvyra immediately goes over to the bar and asks Donwick for some supplies, and will treat your wounds if that's what you want.
That is what I want.
Excellent.
The fact that she gets supplies that isn't a dagger that she's used to kill somebody before is a really big plus to Indigo's trust level here.
I mean,
She's
honestly,
not a real doctor.
Yeah.
I passed the test.
Yeah. It's strange. She definitely doesn't adhere to a lot of the guild views. She doesn't get leeches. She doesn't ask you about your humors. She does something she calls sterilization, which sounds really odd.
That is pretty odd.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna make a roll for her here. That's not a great roll. But it's sufficient. It is sufficient to give you the minimum. So, she restores 5 wounds to you.
All right.
All right, I'll show you how it's done. I'm going to treat my own wound at the same time.
Okay.
This is how you perform surgery. I've only messed this up on myself once, so...
Oh, I'll be right back.
Very good.
That wasn't a good roll.
How'd you do?
14? Oh, okay. Well, I had my level to this one because I have surgery, right?
Yep.
Okay. 14.
14. That's enough. You can get
Okay.
d6 plus 1 wounds back.
But not more than I took from the wound I'm trying to... Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I remember 2nd edition did that. I wouldn't worry about, like... You could just have d6 plus 1 back. Don't worry about going over...
great, okay.
Like, it won't take you over your maximum, but
Okay. Ooh, great.
yeah, don't worry about tracking, like, how many points of damage each wound was. That's too much.
Okay.
That's too much paperwork. Way too much paperwork.
Well then. I'm feeling great. How about you, Indigo?
Yeah.
Ooh, shouldn't slap it. Too soon.
Excellent. And in your medical opinion, will I get cursed if I wear a dead man's boots?
No.
Great.
Was he a magician?
Unknown.
He had a knife in his boot.
You're fine.
Okay, great.
Was he a magician?
Great. I guess we get a room and leave first thing. What's the plan?
Yeah, I guess.
We're going to-
Do we
We're
know
going
how
to
to
the
get to the
mines.
mine?
Well, Elvyra can give us directions on the map. Right, Elvyra?
Oh, you want to go to the... Oh, it's very easy to find. Yes, of course. You want to go to the mine specifically? Yes.
Well, did the noble lady build a house nearby?
I believe she did. I mean, that's what I heard.
Oh.
Gossip in the town is that she bought the mine in order to build her estate on. I mean, this was a few years ago. She moved to town 2-3 years ago, I believe.
Oh, we should definitely go there.
But her house isn't in town. It's out by the mine.
Right. Well, that was the belief,
Okay.
was that she was seeking solitude, and she obviously had a lot of money. She's a lady. She clearly is of a nobility and had money and enough to buy this mine from the dwarves. And
We should scope it out.
Yeah. Well, just the
Yeah.
general area then, and we'll figure out the details,
Sure. Sounds good to me. So we'll get some rest. Elvyra, did you need any
Yeah.
help with your home? Because it is, in fact, trashed.
yes, I suppose I should get back there and see how bad the damage is. Yeah, I think I will do that. I don't think I will do that straight away. She tells you how to get to the land where the mine is. She says, it's up this road, and all the way up the hill look towards the Black Peaks. Follow the road all the way up there. You'll pass some farms, and eventually you'll get to the land where the mine is closer to the mountains. Obviously, it was a coal mine. That's why they call them the Black Peaks, I guess, is because of the coal.
Great.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. And so you speak to Donnick, who's happy to give you a room for free.
Oh.
Yeah.
Elvyra.
He's just so pleased that Elvyra is back.
Yeah.
And
I'm well pleased about that.
and you have you sleep for the night there at the Happy Man.
Yeah, before we go to bed, before Elvyra leaves, Yeffi would like to take her aside, just
Okay.
quickly, if possible. And she just, hey, so, some time ago, Bruno was, in a bad place. He was dying, like he was stabbed. He
Dear.
was kind of, he wrote this letter, and he told me, almost as his dying, breath, except for he didn't die, that he really wanted this letter to go to you. This was your letter. So, I wanted to deliver it. I don't know I'm going to see you again, because you're going to go off and become like someone else, like, I don't know, Elaine, or whoever you want to be now.
It's a good one.
So here's his letter. He, whatever. It kind of became infatuated with you for some unknown reason. Probably because you're blonde. He likes blondes.
She takes the letter from you, and she kind of opens it up, and she looks at it, and she smirks a bit, and she looks at you, and she says, "Yeffi." That
That is my
you.
name. Yes, that is me. Yes.
Well, it begins, "Dear Yeffi."
No, the letter's for you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shall I read it? Let's sit.
Well,
let's sit.
that's-
Come sit here with me by the fire a moment, and I'll just read it. I'll just read it, and you can tell me, just us girls, you can tell me what you think of it.
Okay, I guess is that how you normally read letters? You find
It's-
a person to read them to out loud.
Oh yes, of course. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, no. Okay.
I don't read it. So
I'll
that's
read
interesting.
it. Just listen. Just listen.
Okay, sure.
Dear Yeffi, I knew you would not respect my dying wish and read this letter. If I was doing some kind of bit where I pretended to be dead, that's even worse, because I'm still alive to know about it. This was meant for my one true love, Elvyra, oh dear, who has a last name that I should learn at some point. Oh, Bruno. Just because you and I have shared meaningful experiences, grown together, enjoy similar things, are physically comfortable together, and have a common outlook on the world, doesn't mean we're anything more than deeply platonic friends. Why? Because I am halfling doctor, and you are not a sexy lady halfling doctor. We're just two different. Oh, his childhood must have been so disturbed. I'll finish. Incidentally, if this is Elvyra reading this, please disregard the preceding paragraph and think of the good times we had together. Either way,
Yeah.
if this wasn't a bit and I am really dead, make sure my body returns to my homeland in the moot. and that there are adequately distraught mourners around. Feel free to exaggerate my accomplishments if the mourning doesn't seem hearty enough. Love / strong but platonic liking, Bruno.
Hey, Bruno, look at what these boots can do.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. It's just.
Oh my, Yeffi, I don't know what to do with this letter.
You could just give it back to me.
Yes,
That's
why don't you
fine.
keep it? Yes, here you are. Oh, poor
Yeah.
Bruno.
Bruno and Indigo are just kicking stuff with the boots.
Are you alright, Yeffi?
Why wouldn't I be okay?
Okay, alright, well...
Why would I be okay? It's
If you-
fine. He thought I would read a letter that he told me explicitly not to read. And I gave the letter to you, and of course, everything's the word he keeps saying, platonic. So that's the thing. That's always great. That's
Perhaps-
good. To always be platonic. And I know he likes you a lot, and you don't give a crap about him. So that's funny to me. I'm a dwarf, so I don't give a shit.
I mean, you're right, he says platonic an awful lot of times. Perhaps
He does.
Perhaps he was trying to convince himself? Sometimes when there's a difficult truths about ourselves that makes us uncomfortable, we tell ourselves these little lies to try and convince ourselves that it is so. Perhaps, I don't know. It's maybe I'm off base completely. I don't know.
I mean, he does lie an awful lot.
I mean,
A lot.
he speaks
Like, constantly.
He speaks of these meaningful experiences and your common outlook on the world and your similar viewpoints, and these are clearly not things that I share with Bruno. I want to raise a small family in quiet happiness. He clearly wishes to see the world and have great exploits. Perhaps that is something that you too seek. Perhaps Bruno is telling us something in this letter that is not exactly the words as he put them.
That
Does that
sounds
make
awfully
sense?
smart for. Well, it sounds smart for Bruno. That's the problem.
Well, well, perhaps he is telling us these things without meaning it.
Bruno's looking straight down the barrel of the boot here. Yeah, I can see it in there.
So you hit the heel and just shoots out.
Perhaps I'm completely wrong. Anyway, if you need to talk any time, Yeffi, of course, I would be happy to. But I think I shall go and see what has become of my household.
Okay.
Good
That
luck
sounds
to you,
great,
Yeffi.
Elaine. Yeah, I hope it works out with all that stuff. That's great. I'm sorry it didn't work out between you and Bruno. I guess, or it did it. I don't know, but thank you so much. I hope that little girl grows up to be a full-blown human and doesn't have any kind of weirdness. Not like mutant weirdness, because I know that you're okay with that. But like, well, I mean, I hope that she's smart. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna shuffle away. Yeffi hikes up her little sack and she just comes back. So she probably takes someone's bottle of whiskey off the table and just, I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Excellent.
Well, it'd be nice to be rid of that kid. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna go grab a piece of rock candy and I'm gonna go to bed here.
All right. Yeah. Yep.
That was incredible. That was a ridiculous scene. Man.
Excellent. So you all head to bed. Yes, in the one small room in the Happy Man. You head off to sleep.
Oh, are we sharing a room?
We always share a room. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
There's
We're not
definitely
paying
like
money
all of
to
the
go,
chairs in our room have like
Yeffi's already. Yeffi's already in the center of the bed, just laid out with an empty whiskey bottle.
Excellent. Great.
Snoring. Platonic.
Yeffi's dreaming of platypuses. Indigo, I don't think it's going to work out between me and Elvyra. I think this whole kid thing's really gonna stand in the way. I don't think I'm ready to be a dad. Plus, I always thought my kid would be a little halfling, not a person. No offense.
I guess
You're
none
so
taken.
tall. Yeah.
I guess that's fine. Let me give you a piece of advice here, Bruno. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm an expert when it comes to wooing women. That's not exactly. You don't get much of that on the battlefield. But I will say, in general, if the woman you're trying to woo has a child, you generally shouldn't say that you hate the child and want it to not be found.
Yeah,
that's like a good baseline.
I say what I mean. I don't mince words, Indigo. I tell the truth. I'm a straight shooter. I tell the truth.
You should try mincing them sometimes.
It's not in my nature, The heart wants what it wants, and sometimes that's to just leave a little kid in the basement and just make off with her mom, her sexy mom. But that's not on the table. It's just back to bachelorhood for us, Indigo. Just us and your sharp, pointy boots. And Yeffi, I guess.
Yeah. Don't ever use my name.
What? Yeah.
Don't ever use my name in any piece of writing again.
I believe me, I think the one time is going to be enough. Yeah.
I'll throw you off the boat. Just don't do that.
Yeah. Clearly, it's not going to work out because this is worse than the government hating me. Yeah. The government might think you wrote that, incidentally.
How many people have you told? How many people have you said Indigo Halberstram wrote this treatise? There was that nun in Kemperbad. Nun?
Maybe some other people. I don't remember.
What nun?
What nun? Sigfrida? Hang on, I wrote it down. Let me just check here. Yeah, Sighilda. Yeah, Sighilda Sterner. She's a sister of Sigmar in Kemperbad. We talked to her before we went to Orlox. In case some bad stuff went down at Orlox, she was going to be our backup.
So the Church of Sigmar thinks I wrote that treatise about...
They also think Orlock's a vampire, which is true. So, kind of 50-50 on that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't give her the treaty.
I'm going to go get a drink.
No. I did give her the treaty. No, I did give her a copy of the treaty, yeah. Did I?
Great.
I've got a copy lying around here somewhere, yeah.
I'm going to go get another drink. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, yeah. You just might want to... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to put my own name. I'm going to come up with a new name, and I'm going to put that on my other copies of the treaty here, just in case anything else gets out, That should throw confusion. Then nobody will know who wrote it.
Indigo just leaves the room.
Excellent. Indigo, you head down to the common room. Have a nightcap.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And before going to bed, I scribble out Indigo's name on my treaty, and I write Count Bartholomew Orlock III as the...
Excellent. Great.
Terrible.
Bruno, totally incapable of making up names.
Something that starts with an O, and Orlock. Yeah, perfect.
Whoa, me. Bartholomew Orlock. Okay. Oh, the third. That sounds nice. That sounds real. Excellent.
Oh man.
The night passes. In the morning,
What a day.
you awaken, Yeffi and Bruno, in the two beds in the room upstairs. Indigo, perhaps having passed out in a chair by the fire downstairs. One by one, you awaken to the smells of breakfast cooking down in the common room in the morning. One by one, you re-meet at over breakfast. And what would you like to do?
Oh, feeling fresh this morning. Nice to be rid of that burden of that kid. Ugh.
I guess let's go to the Telka's land, right?
You're right there,
The
Yeffi?
Telka. I drank too much. I think I had some weird dreams about people I know. I don't know.
Warlock? Yeah, me too.
Good. Yeah, I bet. Writing him stinking letters. Like he's
I didn't write
your
him-
girlfriend. You probably leave
No.
weird cryptic messages to him about your relationship. It's probably what you do.
Warlock?
Think I should start-
I think he and I are pretty clear about our relationship. Maybe not. Anyway, she's
You're
my
clear with
ex-girlfriend now.
someone.
Yeah. No,
What?
I think she's officially
What?
my ex-girlfriend. Yeah, moving on. Yeah. We're at different stages in our life. She's got that kid. I don't want that kid. She doesn't want to keep the kid in the basement. I'd rather the kid stay in the basement. It's a pretty big, yeah. So.
Yes. What? It's probably for the best, I guess. This is weird. What? I thought you were gonna chase her for build a house. Didn't?
Then the kid would be in the house, and then I'd have to build a basement to put the kid in the house, and it's a whole.
Yeah.
It's just the whole thing at that point. So.
Terrible. What are you gonna do now? I mean, I don't think we're gonna be invited to any more Arlock sex parties, so that's out of the question.
I got my heart set on another Orlok sex party. I feel like we're gonna get ourselves back into that situation.
I don't know. Cool. Yeah, I think it's a triple pig kind of breakfast. I need some triple pig. Sure, I guess. Or son, can I please get some ham, bacon, some sausages over here? Please, Stat.
Oh yes. Right away. Yeah, you soon find your plate is piled high.
Triple pig.
We're going to mines, right? Now that we don't have any other relationship BS to get through, I guess. Right,
Yeah,
Indigo?
Yeah, yep, to the mines, and possibly a house.
Good minds. Yep. All right.
Good,
Ooh,
right to
glad to
business.
be rid of this relationship stuff. Yeah.
Whew, yeah, I know. Good work. I mean, it doesn't bother me. Let's go.
Oh man, you should eat some more sausage. You seem a little off this morning, Yeffi.
Shut up, Bruno. I'm fine. I slept fine.
That seems more normal.
So
Yeah.
you, following Elvyra's instructions in the morning after eating your breakfast, you leave the Happy Man. You pay a penny each to be ferried across the Reich to the North Road that leads back up to Kemperbad. But from there you proceed actually northwest up a little path towards the Black Peaks.
So we cross the River Reich.
Correct.
Okay. I see. I'm just trying to follow along on this map. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. So you sort of head up towards the hills, and start walking up this winding path that starts. It just becomes less and less populated. You definitely feel like you're leaving, like you're getting away from Grissenwald. It's becoming less densely inhabited. You pass some farms. Actually, I should mention as soon as you get to the other side of the river and start to head away towards this path, there is actually a small, like a shanty town, kind of built up around that bank of the river, close to the road on the outside of Grissenwald. Seems, very, very poor housing, very kind of roughly made. And you notice, as you cannot help but notice as you walk through it, that a lot of the folk walking around the area and maybe ducking into or out of one of these little very poorly built structures are dwarves.
What?
Did they get relocated from the mine and they came to this little place?
Definitely looks not great. Looks not great. Very, very poor kind of neighborhood. You proceed through, following Elvyra's directions, or are you stopping, or what do you guys want to do?
I'll just say a quick hi to a few dwarves. See what's going on with this town. Just Yeffi might spend some money here just to get some smiles.
So so looking around, like, it really does just look like residences, right? You're not sure there's what you would spend coin on, but you see some dwarves walking around. You see a dwarf. You see a pair of dwarves kind of walking towards the town. There is another dwarf who is sitting outside one of the buildings, just kind of on the ground with his back leaned up against the wall of the house, holding a bottle.
That's always a good option. Let's go talk to the guy.
Yeah.
His porch has clearly been drinking. That sounds like an excellent idea. Hello, sir.
Hey, who's that?
Hi.
I'm
not from around here. I was going to check out the dwarven mine up there. Because I came to meet some dwarves from Griswold, and
you've met one. I'm a dwarf, and I'm from Griswold.
I know, sir. You're a dwarf.
And you came to see our mine. The one they stole from us.
Did they steal it? Oh, those jerks. How did they steal it from you? What happened? What happened here? What's going on? This isn't like a normal dwarven town. What's up? Tell me the skinny. Do you need another bottle? I'll get you another bottle.
Well, yes. Let's go to the tavern and have a drink. I'm Bactrin. What's your name, lass? Oh,
my name's Yeffi.
Yeffi, you're a fine-looking dwarf if ever I saw one. Let's go have a drink, shall we?
Not necessary. Yeah, let's go to the tavern.
Yeah, you glance around. Eventually, you spot a tavern closer to town, kind of, on the borderline between the entering back into the town proper, sort of. You stop in a tavern. As the two of you push in, the bartender immediately looks over at you and he says, "Hey, there's no free drink here." "Oh no, we've got coin. We've got coin, right?"
Yeah.
"Oh, we've got coin. Sir. We've got coin."
Yeah. Bartender, this is my friend, Indigo, and this is Bruno. It's also my friend.
All right. Well, if you've got coin, but no causing any trouble.
Oh, we never cause trouble.
No fights.
No. We're not gonna fight. We're just passed through. We heard about the mine. I thought, hey, it'd be nice to see some other dwarves and go to the dwarven mine. And then I hear that you're not a dwarven mine anymore, and I'm like, what's going on there?
Don't worry about him. Just get us some drinks, the dwarf says. He kind of shouting at the barkeep. They don't respect the old dwarven ways. They say that she bought it fair and square, but she swindled us, I tell you. She swindled us.
Oh.
Who's she?
Lady Hertzen.
Yeah.
The bartender brings you a bottle and some glasses and takes your coin and kind of leaves you to sit and drink. The dwarf immediately pours himself a tall glass and going and like streams down his chin a little. Oh, that's the stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you.
Really well when
Thank you, Yeffi. What's your name, fella? I've not seen you. Have you lost your beard? He's looking at you, Bruno.
Oh, no. I'm a halfling. I'm not a dwarf. Yeah, so I shaved my beard, but that's reasonable for my culture.
Very strange.
Like a little person from Moot to the east.
I've heard
Hobbit.
of halflings.
Yeah. That's me. And this is Indigo. He's a person. He's like a dwarf, but very tall.
I guess
See
you could say
how
that.
he says he's a person, but I'm a dwarf and he's a halfling.
And he's a yeah.
See, he's a human.
Human. Yeah.
Human
We're all
people.
We're all
Same.
people. Yeah.
No, we're halflings and dwarves and people. So this is very semantic here, and I think our friend is going to fall unconscious soon. So
I
we
just
might
know
wanna
that you have
ask him
tricky
more
language. You have some tricky language, Bruno. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I do have tricky language. I was just saying I'm a straight shooter, and I say what I mean.
I've been informed.
What?
I know what's going on now.
By who? About what?
So what's going on with this mine, sir?
Well, it used to be there's some trouble in the kitchen there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Keep it down there.
Someone dropped some ice.
Well, you know, we used to mine a great deal of coal, and it was good. It was good, solid work, and it paid well, and we made a profit shipping our coal up and down the Reich, and it did well for us. But the coal started to give out, and we found ourselves growing quite thin. It was difficult for our community here of dwarves who work the mines to keep things going. And then the lady arrived, and she offered to buy the mine from us, and we needed the money, and so of course we took it, but it was a pitifully small sum. And I heard that she still works it, and that in fact, I think there's gold in that mine. I think there's gold, and she knew it, and she gave us that pitiful sum so that she could have the gold.
Well, how much did she pay?
It was a very small amount. I don't know. You would have to talk to Gorham about it, but it was not enough. It was not enough, and now you see what we are reduced to. Working odd jobs and blacksmithery and whatever we can get, and living in this squalor. It is no way for dwarves to live.
I didn't think it was that bad. All right. Who's working the mine if not the dwarves?
I don't know. Whoever the lady hires to do, I suppose. I don't know.
Do you see people coming in and out of the mine?
Well, I don't go up there, do I? I stay down here. Why should I go into the mine? I'm not welcome there anymore because it's not mine, is it? It's hers. She diddled us out of it.
And think that she actually found something of value there?
Yes. Why would she buy it if not for the value that it held? She knew. Somehow she knew that there was gold in there.
I agree.
We heard she bought it to just build a house up there. Has she built a house?
Yes, she did build a house, and she paid some of us to help with some of the labor initially when she built the house. But that was many years ago.
Well, how many people does she have up there working there now?
I don't know.
That's sad business.
That's
sad.
We should take back the mine. We should demand that. I know these humans and their laws and their. It's all made out to help their nobles rise ever richer. There must be something.
It does make sense.
Well, we're headed up there. If we see any signs of gold or anything valuable coming out of the mines, we'll make sure to tell you.
Yeah.
All right.
Or anything else that she might be doing up there that might not be on the level, as it were. Give you some leverage. Yeah.
Good.
All
Good
right.
then.
Yeah.
Good.
Great.
Go.
Oh,
Give her a
great.
piece of your
Yeah.
mines.
All right.
Yeah.
Take back the mine.
Take back
Hang
the
in there,
mine.
buddy.
I need another drink. Pours himself
All right.
another.
You keep the
Scurry on
bottle.
out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay. That's his new home now, okay?
Yeah.
Till this evening when they kick him out. All right.
I bet she's got Dagmar's ball. It's not gold.
Or something.
Maybe.
She must have known Dagmar's third. What does she need gold for?
She might have found something of value in the mine, and we should try to figure out what it is.
It's not good. Whatever.
So,
You know, we did hear about strange stones falling from the sky at Orlok's party.
Yeah, the chaos spit.
yeah. Maybe this is some chaos spit.
Maybe.
We should go sort it out, because this lady's not a nice lady, right? Like, you both talk about her a lot and seem to not like her, and I can't quite remember.
She's a vampire.
Is that the vampire?
Right? I
I
think
thought that was...
Well, we don't know if she's a vampire or not. But
There's two different ladies, Bruno. Right? Because the lady at Orlok's party is a vampire. But I thought she
that
had a
was
different
Atelka,
name.
right?
No. Well, wait, Atelka was at Orlok's party.
No, wait a second. It's no good if none of us remember what happened.
I will help you guys out with this. Lady Atelka Hertzen was in attendance at the dinner party. She wore a light blue dress.
Yeah.
If you recall, she had some private words with Orlok and then left.
She was mad about the balls. We're pretty sure
Mad
that she
about
was.
balls,
She is part of the family. She's part of the family. That's what Orlok told me.
Related, yeah, to the Von
She's
Wittgens.
related.
Oh,
Correct.
the family. Okay.
Which
So-
kind of tells you she's ha ha ha, unless they keep normal people around.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's a big thing. I think I was
She
getting
was
confused
also-
because sometimes we use her first name and sometimes we use her last name, and I'm like,
that's
this is the
true.
same
Yeah,
person.
yeah.
We should just use her full name every time.
Atelka Hertzen. Right.
Every time.
Ernst Teidelman. Got it.
Ernst Heidelman, Atelka Hertzen. Atelka Hertzen was also behind the cult in Bogenhofen.
Yes.
Oh,
Remember that?
really? Oh,
Furious
yeah.
gave us that letter from Atelka Hertzen.
Because Magirius, he seemed like he was also part, or one of them was also part of the Red Crown or whatever. Because she referenced that they had the same master.
So yeah, so
That
one
would've
of the ideas is that she already has one of the balls, or maybe she's trying to find one of the balls right now. So we should definitely search out that mine, and we should probably, like we always do, break into their house and look around.
Just
So,
one small wrinkle in this plan. It's possible we're just bringing her the other two balls because we have.
we should hide the balls.
Should we leave
We
him
should
on
probably
the
not
boat?
wander in there with them. Well, we kind of came all the way here now.
We can go back.
What?
Yeah, we'll get to that later. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Just keep them. I keep
Just
mine.
keep them. Okay.
All right.
Who's got the
Yeah,
other
let's-
one?
I do.
Indigo?
Indigo.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh, this is so nice. Once we get the third one, then we'll each have one. It'll be like a little team symbol.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Dagmar's balls. Haha, symbol. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get
Indigo
going, I
fixes
guess.
his boot.
Okay. Okay, so you head up the road. Takes a couple of hours of sort of walking away from the town and up this path, and you start to pass farms. Looks like normal farms, little farmhouse, and big open lands where farmers are growing various crops. As you get closer to the top of the hill, you can see up near the top of the hill there does appear to be a small tower, a small stone tower at the top of the hill. But as you get nearer to it, you can see the 2 or 3 farms that are closer to the tower, but are between where you are and the top of the hill. They look like you see little trails of smoke. You see darkened spots. It looks like those three farmhouses closest to the tower. They look ruined, like they burnt down or otherwise been destroyed.
The tower's not similar to the tower that we found on the side of the river.
No,
right?
no, just a stone, small stone tower, I believe. I'm gonna find it.
And nothing here looks like a mine.
You've not seen anything that looks like a mine. So far, just farms, and then that.
Should we check out one of these farms? One of these burned out farms?
Maybe.
Yeah, what's going on here? Why are they burnt down?
Yeah. Let's go check one of those out.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna go check out one of the burnt out farms?
Yeah. How far are we, based on Elvyra's directions, how far are we from what we think would be the manor or the mine or whatever?
Oh, what has happened to my video?
Oh.
That's weird.
Paul's gone.
We've killed him.
That's weird.
It's just representing the darkness of the ruined farmhouse.
What the heck is
Shh, be very quiet in the dark. You have to be stopped.
Gnome de Plume is pretty funny, yeah.
Can you guys still hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Something has happened. Don't know what. Try resetting that. Sorry. Apologies. There we go.
Oh, ooh.
All right. Oh, now you see my whole.
Ooh. Uh-oh, yeah. Oh. We got a little Alfred Hitchcock there. Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zoom
Sorry
in for more intensity.
Yeah, nice.
Okay. So. Okay. Hopefully this lasts. Okay, you start going through. You approach one of the burnt out mines, and definitely you can see the main farmhouse looks like it's been set on fire. Clearly, it's been massive fire damage. Beams are broken in and whatnot. Give me intelligence tests as you poke through the ruins.
Great. Can I add my follow trail talent to this?
Yes, I will allow that.
Nice.
Natural
10.
20.
10,
20?
natural 20. What'd you
23.
get? 23 from Indigo. Okay.
Show off, yeah.
Platonic.
In Indigo, you find some large wolf prints in the ground, in amongst the ash. Yeah, like you're pretty sure that the very large wolf, couple of them have been around here. Stomping around, and you can see their trail leading back towards back up into the hills, into the sort of the wilderness there. Bruno, you find a broken off short sword blade, which looks to you to be goblin blade.
Oh, man.
Goblins.
Oh, that's not good.
It's okay, Patches.
Patches doesn't like this at all.
Yeffi's like pulling Patches along.
Yeah.
And she's really concerned. She's just not paying attention to anything. She's like, "Oh, come on, Patches, it's okay. Hey, don't sniff at that pothole there. That's nothing to be concerned about. There's nothing to worry about there, buddy. You're fine. It's okay,
Do
but
goblins-
yeah, we'll find us kibble."
Do goblins ride wolves?
Don't know. They
So I
do.
suddenly
They are-
realized
they are
they're
known to
very
do so.
exposed.
Yeah. How fresh does this look?
Pretty
Like
fresh.
the burning.
Pretty fresh. Yeah, some of the beams are still warm.
I'm gonna go hide.
Very bad.
Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's rude.
You know-
Well, okay. No, it's fine. They're not going to come back. They were just here.
It means they're still nearby. They might be able to hear us. And Patches, because he won't shut up. Patches, what are you doing? Come on.
All right,
Here you go.
folks. I'm gonna stop us there. I think this is where we will end for the night, as you try to figure out what is to be done next. Picking through the remains of the burnt out farmhouse. A couple of personal goals have been met, I believe. Yeah, Yeffi,
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
Oh, the three, yeah. Man, that was Yeffi and Elvyra was my favorite conversation. That was really something.
That's fun.
That was
Fantastic.
Excellent. Great. So what did I say? That was 50 XP, I think. Yeah.
Awesome.
And Max, do you want to change your
now
goal?
now I have to switch mine. I gotta ruminate on it now that Bruno's at a crossroads. I have to. Now that we're playing Warhammer Fantasy Romantic Comedy, I have to think on this a little longer here.
Excellent.
But weren't we always? Now it's.
Sometimes we focus more on the spying stuff, but that's kind of fallen by the wayside too. Oh my goodness!
And Indigo, where are you at with your personal goal?
Well, mine was to figure out why. Oh my gosh, Elvyra.
Right.
Had a human daughter, which we figured out.
Yes, indeed. So, also 50 XP to you.
Yeah.
For learning Elvyra's past.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think my next one is going to be to make sure that the local farmers don't get murdered by goblins.
All right.
Good one.
Excellent. All right, that's where we will leave it for tonight then. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time on 10 Dead Rats. Good night, everybody.
Everybody. Good night.